Okay, guys and girls, I'm going to shoot a quick video of this 1978 Renegade Levi edition. Again, I'm not verifying these things. I'm not, digging into the signs. I mean, it has the Levi seats. It has the Levi dash pad. So whether it came from the factory that way or not, I'm not sure. It does have the factory tack, factory clock, and grab bar. So technically anybody can add that stuff to any Jeep. So if you're super concerned about its authenticity, I guess you could take the VIN and do what research you could do. This is basically, to me, an unrestored Jeep. It is a V8. It does have power steering and disc brakes. Little motor seems to run good. Like I said, basically it does have new shocks. It's got new stabilizers on the front. A newer battery in it. It looks like somebody kept up with some of the regular maintenance. There's been some floor pan replacement done with metal. Again, if the Jeep is a real Renegade / Levi edition, probably worth restoring at some point in its life. But if you're just looking for a good backroads cruiser, a good cruise around, just have fun in Jeep. It is a 3-speed manual. All the lights work. The gas gauge works, which is, that's hit or miss. It seems like 7 out of 10 I get the gas gauge does not work on. The radio, there's speakers in here, and I'll be honest with you, I have not turned the radio on yet. It's a cool little Jeep. There's a couple bubbles on the windshield frame. As you can see, there's I'm not 100% sure if this is bubbles or trash in the paint. Honestly, it almost looks like stuff in the paint. It could be bubbles too. Little stuff, you got to get up on it to see it. Like I said, basically just an unrestored Jeep that looked like somebody maybe did some maintenance on, put a lift on. I do have a soft top. You can see there's a couple little bubbles right there. Just a very nice curb appeal, cool looking little Jeep. And as I always say, I get people don't understand the rise in cost in these Jeeps. And to me, do I want an old classic Jeep for $20,000 to $40,000? They range now. You know what I mean? Basically, people have a hard time wrapping their head around that, and I have a hard time wrapping my head around, all you ever hear people say is they don't make things like they used to. They don't build them like they used to. And then everybody's going out and buying these Chinese, razors and side-by-sides that I don't care whose name slapped on them. The parts on them are from China. I don't care whose name is on it, and these old farmers are cruising the back roads with these instead of a cool old CJ or even an old Willys, even cooler, and they're technically not even street legal on state highways. That being said, me personally, I would rather have an old Jeep or a Scout or a Blazer than I would a side-by-side. It's just my personal preference. And they go up in value, clearly just going up and up and up in value, versus a side-by-side that's going to depreciate in value. And then when you don't register your side-by-side and you pay it off, and then down the road when you go to sell it and the next guy can't get a loan on it because there's not a title for it, it kind of renders your side-by-side, Chinese side-by-side, useless. But that being said, 78 CJ5, believe it to be a Renegade Levi edition. Like I said, it does have the tack, the clock, the grab bar. It's got the dash pad and the Levi seats in it. I'm not sure what else would have been included in that. And it is a V8 3-speed manual transmission. So